up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the 1st down, avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 53 yards. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bills, nothing.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys on that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
At the 44-yard line.
And he'll get it up a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Cook. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30.
That's good.
A good pickup there at 22.
Yeah, big play there when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver. receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Allen going to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Allen. That's complete to Palmer. And the Bills are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
First down. First and goal, Buffalo.
And again, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills!
Complete to
Josh Palmer from 4 yards out. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game? You know that they've been on the field. And you and I both know one big play though gets them right back up to that level.
They follow up the first and 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now 3rd down and 7. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
180.
They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It's a curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
180.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 75 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
7-7, our score after one. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Maverick, hot.
They'll run it with Gibbs. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
120.
Here's Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Shell. Super 1.
On 4th down, Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Allen. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Allen to throw once more. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Allen to throw it. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
First down.
Now Allen again. That's completed right side to Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They pitch it out to Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
319. All 52.
To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's more. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
56.
To the air, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2 yards to go, second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 35.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That's good for the Bills. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Now Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's more. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
3rd down and 4.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Allen going to try and keep it. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! James Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
180!
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's fourth down.
But they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Value 3. Super 66. Value.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7.
21. Lions 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They are going for it. Goff. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So after the INT, it's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Palmer. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Allen going to throw.
7. At the 26.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Here, incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
319.
Looking to throw. Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw again. Allen going to run with it. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Allen now on third and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. Prater's kick is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter.
He's tackled at the
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run for Gibbs here. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Lions, 14.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And the Bills, first down. gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Lions are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 193 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead to the 27-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Gibbs. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here comes 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Goff now looking to throw.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Here now, 3rd down.
Go.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down.
180.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Detroit Lions.
Gibbs is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. 2nd down, goal to go.
And Oliver made the tackle.
They'll try to run with Gibbs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Moore. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Allen to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. First carry now for David Montgomery. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Maverick. We go tonight.
Goff now to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. And that is incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's Allen. It's complete to Cook. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
And the Bills first down.
This offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 1st and goal. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Now Allen. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, step by 20. Super 66. What's that?
Now Goff. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes second down.
White 20. $76. Tell him. 76. 76.
Defense is a sneak.
Hard ball. What's up?
Now it's gone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Maverick. What's up?
One last throw here for Goff. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Detroit.